Yo, what's up, everybody? Sorry, Randy here, Nurse Templar. A little later on this Monday morning than expected. I wanted to get here at 8 a.m. I think I'm going to change from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. I do want to do these Mondays. I am going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams for Pokemon TCG, and then Tuesday, Thursday, hopefully for some Scarlet version video game Pokemon. We'll see how that goes. I'm only late because I was cleaning up all of the stuff from last time, the last stream, private collection things, and actually didn't turn out too bad. Here's what we ended up with duplicate wise, which for 5 packs I guess isn't too bad. Some hollows in there, but whatever. Decent bit of the collection updated now. And so a few things today we got. You can also still see the 2 decent pulls from last time. This Palafin less decent than I thought it was, but still good. The Lost Vacuum, secret rare, pretty cool. That was like $5-7, something like that, I think. Palafin was like 1 or 2, I think, unfortunately. Both cool though. Maybe we'll end up throwing the Palafin into the collection as well then, because it's not one of the illustration rares like the super secret rare, whatever it is, like that Charizard we have. I do have many different things, as the description says. We got some new tins, which I can't seem to locate right now. Maybe Sydney ate them. I'm kidding. You don't eat tins. 1 second, they should be here somewhere. Of course, I never brought them down. But here they are. So we have these new things to check out. One of them, or 2 maybe small ones, will open. I have 1 final auction lot to go through, which is right here. Bunch of cards in both of those. That was 1 lot. It was not actually the final lot. It was like the 3rd to last. But yeah, I was using it as a stand, and I wanted to get through the other ones first because these I wasn't going to sell at the yard sale, which is the final thing we'll talk about and kind of maybe sparse throughout here. Anyway, get that stuff out of the way. The things we got here, we'll just start right off with opening our thing up here. And we also still have, I put those over a bit away too, but that's okay. I can grab one in a bit. I think I have 3 of those repackaged things left, which are decent, much better than the MJ Holding Company repackaged deals. But here, firstly, these are all from our most local Walmart. I scored some really good stuff, I think. Some stuff I was actually planning on getting, in fact, soon. And then I saw, and it's sold out on Pokemon Center and has been for a while, you'll see. And it would have been like 20 bucks each if I would have bought it online. I found it for 15 bucks, the normal price each, so that was awesome. I also have 2 things, yeah, 2 things coming. I don't think I have any Pokemon Center orders coming, but 2 things coming from Walmart online, which will be here at some point, which I'm really excited about too. I think I got some potential. One I think is very decent find, and the other one is potentially decent. We'll have to see. And this is the first thing I found. There was other ball tins there. I think the Ultra Ball would have been good too. Also another Quick Ball. The Ultra Ball was dented, or I may have even gotten that. I had some Walmart gift cards I meant to use when I went to the in-store Walmart. I forgot to do that, so then I came back and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go, I guess, to walmart.com, and then that's why I got even more things from the online Walmart. Anyway, that is one. And this is one, should be one of the earliest ones. It says 2020 on it. So we'll see about that, I suppose. Then I got these, which I was super excited to see. The last of the Galar Power, or whatever they're called, mini tins. The two last ones we needed, they had a bunch of each. Actually, I think they only had one. These were the last ones of each of these, and then they had a lot of the Rapidash and a couple Obstagoon, and maybe a couple of whatever the fifth one is that I can't remember right now. Dragapult, maybe there's one or two of him. Sydney, stop licking yourself on camera. Terrible. So we got those. I was also just considering, because I just gave my two nephews one of the mini portfolios at the end of our yard sale. They got one of the Temporal Forces packs in that. That's what the mini portfolio was, one of the new ones. Got that, and I let them go through the bulk lot of cards that I have sitting right here, which was 10 cents each. The 10 cents each commons, uncommons that aren't like good commons or uncommons. Some energies thrown in the back just in case someone wants some of those. Well, they threw together 50 more cards to fill up their mini portfolios. But I wanted to see what they actually picked and kind of fill out the rest of the cards that they might need, like the different parts of evolution lines, more energies, a couple more trainers that are not the like expensive type, but the useful type of trainers, just to get them enough cards to actually make some viable decks and play around with. Just some simple things. We have so many cards now, might as well do that. But they were just so excited with the commons and uncommons, and they barely even got through the 2-row box we had. Anyway, I'll talk, I guess, maybe a little bit more about that later. But finally, the last thing we found, super great. Just realized one of them is slightly dented, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. It's from my private collection. The grass and water stacking tins. So these are the two of the three from the oldest of the three. They were releasing them in threes, it seems. The electric goes with it, lightning, electric, whatever. I'll have to get that one. They were 15 each. The cheapest I've seen them anywhere to get them would be like a TCG player for $20 each. You could also get like the lot of 3 of them for 60, which of course again would be 20 each. I considered doing that, but now I got these two for 15 each. That's much cheaper. That's $10 less already for that. And so I can put that 10 toward, I think, just getting the single for like $20 to $23 maybe on TCG player, again, the electric one. Finish that off. And the other ones, the fire stacking tin sold out on Pokemon Center recently, but then they quickly restocked that. So I'm not too worried about that. Everywhere I go, I see fire stacking tins, and that was with the second lot that was also fighting and something else that was not dragon, metal, and darkness. So maybe it was psychic that went with those, or maybe they didn't do, or maybe it was darkness. Either one of those two, I'm pretty sure. But either way, there were the fighting and the fire were both at this Walmart too. But I wasn't worried about those because they were a little newer. Also on Pokemon Center. Also, you can get the lot of 3 of those from the second set on TCG Player pretty cheap, cheaper than these. So gonna wait on that. They're much newer. Also, not much newer, but they are newer. The much newer ones are the last 3 they just made, which again are the dragon, the metal, and the whatever darkness, or I think psychic came last. So darkness must have came with the fighting and the fire. Anyway, that's it. That's what I got from Walmart locally. 2 more things will be coming. They're not related to these things, so I'll just give you that as a slight teaser, I suppose, or like a non-teaser, really. We're not going to open these just yet. I'm going to hold off on the stacking tins, probably until I get the electric one, and then maybe we'll see what we do with all 3 of them in hand, in tow. I don't know where to put all these now. I need to really clean up this place now that the yard sale's over. I'm going to get all the planting done for the spring / early summer I need to do this week, and then I'll have time to hopefully clean up everything because I have cards starting to pile up. As all the collectors say, as you go, cards start piling up everywhere. Not really in my case everywhere. They're all, in the same general vicinity, and in fact, with this really big house, I have plenty of places for storing things. I have a nice place that I'd like to get cleaned out, including my entire basement here. I'd like to make it into a more like usable, livable kind of basement area. It's pretty nice. It just needs cleaned a bit. It just needs refreshed slightly. And then I actually have a place, like a small cubby, not really very small, on the way down to that basement, just over that way next to me, which would be fantastic for storing things that will be sold. This is basically just like a small staircase, like a five stair staircase, goes down to this nice thing. I would be able to see all the products sitting right there, and a nice wood paneled sort of framing. Anyway, these are just some cards to get out of the way here. I am not going to open the Pokeball just yet, I think, because I really want to just finish this set off. My first mini tin set will be finishing. I'm just going to open both these mini tins today, right now. I'm going to move these because we didn't get those today, so I don't want anyone to be confused. These just some random, these must have been promos of some sort. The Lechonks definitely were. These two were some sort of Scarlet Violet, as you can see. I don't know where exactly those came from. That one is, I'm not really sure why this is in a, I mean, it is a promo. I'm not sure why it's in a sleeve thing like this. We do have another one or two of those that aren't like that. But the coolest one maybe is the GameStop stamped one. Maybe it's the coolest. I don't know. Someone asked me, and I unfortunately missed it several streams ago when he chatted. I think he was chatting while I was opening stuff, which I'm sorry if I missed stuff. That's probably the time I'll be missing things, if you're saying things while I'm opening stuff. But he had asked what I thought about the GameStop selling and buying cards. I think it's probably a horrible idea, but if you're willing to sell your cards to GameStop, I mean, I guess they can buy them if that's their prerogative, but I would not do that because they already have a horrible reputation, well-received one for buying games for like a quarter and selling them for $40. So, and I have my own experience of that several times, and maybe a few games that I just didn't want I would sell, but that'd be it. So cards, unless you just really want to get some cards off your hand and you don't care at all. The only problem is then I think the other downside is that you're kind of encouraging that kind of bad behavior if people do sell to them and then other people that would like to buy have to deal with their high exorbitant prices. Let's start with, I think personally Toxtricity's kind of cool. I also think Galarian Surfetch'd is kind of cool, to be honest. I guess they're both not bad. Let's go with Surfetch'd first. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there were Lost Origin in here. And I guess we just have to peel off this sticky hanger. Hopefully without getting much of our cardboard there. Nice, that was not bad. Do have garbage here. And if we're lucky, yeah, we can just slide it right out of that. Yes, okay. 2 packs and what's in here? A coin and a sticker, right? Or they didn't do the sticker, they do the card, that's right. So they do the art card. Just wait. Seems very long, doesn't it? Seems longer than usual. Whatever. Got our coin. No sticker, but the coin instead. Lots of Charizards. Now I'm going to be able to give the nephews some coins whenever I take them down, some other stuff probably. What I was going to say is I wouldn't mind getting a few more mini tins to give them to store other cards in. Maybe like all their energy cards, like I'm doing. Because, yeah, they already filled out their mini portfolios, and 10 of those are energy cards. They're already going to need more space just for non-energy cards, probably. Okay, so yeah, Lost Origin, Astral, Radiance. I think that's probably what the other ones were. That was a while back that we opened the other ones that were from my local Dollar General. Wasn't early enough to get these two when they had them because they put them all out, so they had 2 of each. And both of these were bought out. I think both of those and one of the Dragapults was bought, and then the 1 Dragapult, 2 Obstagoon, and 2 Rapidash were left. So I got the last Dragapult, and then I went back and got the other 2. We're going to start with Lost Origin, and I suppose Well, I'll give you one of each since we're gonna have probably 2 Lost Origin, 2 Astral Radiance. So I'll give you I don't know. I'll just give you one of each. We'll figure out which whenever I get to it. I'll give you the last one of both, and I'll open the second Lost Origin last. This pack is just super brittle. Also, super loose. Looseness sometimes, I don't know, makes me. Sometimes in loose packs I get good cards, so I'm hoping. I guess it's really not a way to really tell. It just happens sometimes. But we do have a black border. I guess you can have that one since I just showed it to you. So there's your, yeah, okay. So I'll just do Lost Origin, then Astral Radiance in both, and you can have the last Astral Radiance there. Oh, not a black border, my bad. So we were on the wrong side. So yeah, it's actually a white border. So suppose we're not lucky on this one. Love Disc. Electrike, Pseudo Voodoo, Phantom, and these are Sword and Shield, so we're going to see 5 commons. Makuita. Then we're going to see the good cards, the reverse holo, and then the rare. Agreedent, rare, reverse holo, and then Cramorant. Okay, that's it. It could have been worse. That's a decent rare, unholo rare to get. Psychic Energy, Torkoal, Mirage Gate, okay, and Luminium. So some not bad cards, I guess. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, 1 down already. I'll take this code card myself. Another loose pack too. Astral Radiance right before Lost Origin. Yeah, no. And a white border again. I always get Astral Radiance and the one right after Brilliant Stars confused. No, Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance. And then they had the Pokemon Go. Yeah, okay, yeah. And then Lost Origin, Silver Tempest. Yeah, okay. So it was right before, but Pokemon Go in between. White code card, my code card. But I think as we saw last time, maybe there will be a secret rare in the rare spot. I guess that's possible even with a white code card. Maybe. Or maybe that was just a fluke. I don't know. Quillfish. Hisuian Quillfish. Petalil. Nickit. Hippopotas. Cyndaquil. And then Regigigas. 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 That's another rare reverse holo though. And then a Cleaver, which I might not have. Metal Energy. Grant. Switch card, okay, sweet. And a Bisharp. So again, not terrible cards, including the uncommons and whatnot. There's that. All right, 2 more chances. 2 more chances. All right, Lost Origin first again, then Brilliant, or then Astral Radiance. I kind of like Lost Origin more. I think probably because of the Giratina in there, potential illustration rare Giratina. I think that's one of the most valuable newer cards. So another Charizard, I think that was the coin in all of them, so that might be what my nephews get. Of course, same thing, art card, Astral Radiance, and Lost Origin again. as is to be expected. All right. So we'll do, yeah, Lost Origin, Astral, Radiance. I'll take this Lost Origin code card. Typhlosion, yes. We have that. Well, we have what? Typhlosion. We just have the regular Typhlosion V. Yeah. You see, it wasn't even any kind of rare art or anything like full art. Was it full art? No, I don't know. It wasn't. No wonder it's not worth anything. Back in the day when before I realized that literally no cards are really worth anything at all except the full arts, some of the full arts, and then like the secret and illustration rares. Another super brittle Lost Origin pack though. It's just opening like stripping downward constantly. All right, wow, that's horrible. And they must be a Lost Origin thing where they put the code card facing upward or whatever. Mangled pack there with that thing. Another white code card. How about that? They really don't like us today. All right, Lickitung. Can you do Pokeball? Wow, I will be at some point. Someday. Horsey, Shuppet, Shellos, and Growlithe. We got Bakupita and Sojourner. Oh yeah, I do have that one already. So nothing there. Stunfisk, Box of Disaster, just got that for the first time last time. Yeah, we will definitely be doing giveaways. Maybe at some point, now that things locally are slowing down perhaps a little bit, I can think about other things. All right. Finally, and also I guess I have some things to give away. That was a nice open there. To finish us off. And another white code card. Wow. There you go. Thanks for hanging out. Like, subscribe, comment if you get something cool from a code card or whatever. Tell me your favorite Pokemon. Yanma, Hoothoot, Kricketot, Sudowoodo, and a Combee. Followed by another Combee. That's great. And Shaman. I don't think I have that. Fighting Energy, Unidentified Fossil, Bronzong, and Roxanne. Well, pretty horrible. That's okay. That's all right. We've had some pretty decent pulls. The last stream was some decent pulls, so whatever. I'm happy to have the mini tin set all finished off now. I think next, wait a second, what else do we have here? We have some decks. I guess I can hold off on that for now. I think the next thing will probably be the Pokeball tin, which I think is older. Should be a little older. I have the Quackwavel and Meowscarada decks to open still. I have the Palkia deck. I'll wait on those till maybe we'll do those in the longer Friday stream. And what else is over there? Checking the other side of the room. I think that might be it. And actually, yeah, this Friday, probably nothing extra, but this Friday is the monthly ETB stream, which is going to be the Twilight Masquerade, which is underneath that premier ball over there. So that'll be exciting. But until then, we have a couple other things. These cards from the final lot of the auction, the final auction of the going out of business card collectible guy. And these were labeled as 2 plastic cases with early Pokemon cards, over 700 cards. So, yeah, that's what it is. And this was the most expensive lot at $190. So, oh yeah, I will also mention that that box, I'll say quickly at the yard sale, this box of singles, which were, I marked down to 5 cents each for the last day. It's basically all commons and uncommons, and then a few energies in the back, which I would have given. I think it was like 1 free energy for 5 cards. Someone was 2 different people seemed willing to buy it for $250, which would have been about market value, which would have also been still a profit for me, especially considering that was just the cheapest of the cheap cards that I have. And if I could have gotten those off my hands, especially for $250, I would have been so happy. But it didn't happen, whatever. These are, like I said, over 700 older cards, nice plastic cases with them too. We'll finally get those out of there. And then with the rest of the old cards, let's check them out. One of these is harder to open. The other one slides right apart. And I'm assuming this is the one that's hard to open. Bye, Sydney. Tired of listening to me talk. She knows when I'm doing this that there's no treats that are going to be involved, so no reason to hang out. Yeah, I'm sorry. This thing is, this is definitely the one that gets stuck. Watch. That's okay, though. I didn't buy it for the case. Although the cases are nice. Definitely going to use them for, I'm not sure what, whatever I can fit in here that just needs this much space. There we go. All right. And like all the other ones, I'm just going to kind of breeze through them. Hopefully a little more gently because they are all older. Some of these, but just very few because I don't need many, will be added to my own collection to finish them off, the old ones. Some of the gym trainers perhaps, but not as concerned about those because those are probably worth a decent bit. Some of the older things will be going up on, let's see if we can fix this, TCG player or whatever, but I would like to kind of focus on stuff that's standard legal too. It might be a mix, but also if anyone ever has a list that they would like to throw together of things they see I'm selling just from videos, you could always do that in the comments or yeah, whatever. I can put them on TCG player. It's not like I have enough traffic right now that the cards that you choose will be taken. And even if they are, whatever, we can find something else, right? There are some energies in here, but there are a lot of these gym cards, and these are, again, as near mint as you can get, especially for old cards. They're fantastic condition. And really, yeah, there's a lot of these. I didn't realize how many of them were the gym cards. Bunch of Charmeleons, I remember seeing those. Yeah, some of these are pretty decent. So this was a really nice snag for 190. I think it'll be good. I think it'll be all right. And again, we're also making quite a bit back. In fact, while I do this, I'll tell you a few things about the yard sale. I ended up making 460, well, about 420, not counting the about $40 we got from some concession stuff we had. And 110 or 20 of that was from collectible stuff. And what did we have? So I had 10 of those mini portfolios, one of which I opened, so we were down to 9. And then I wanted to give my nephews one each because that's what my older nephew wanted, and then the younger one that's a bit younger than him, he was going to get one too. So knock that down to 7, which actually the lot said when I bought it at the auction said that there was 8 in there. So I actually got a bonus too, so it was pretty nice. So 7 of them, but those 7 sold. Probably all 9 of the other ones would have sold if I didn't hold 2 back for my nephews. Probably all 9 would have sold for $5 each. They were marked down like $1 from what you would normally pay, but I only paid $10 for the entire thing, and I made $35 from those 7. So that was a nice boost. I sold the Bibby jersey, the Mike Bibby autograph jersey, and like last sale of the whole entire yard sale, I saw a dude in a Spurs jersey coming. I'm like, oh man, that guy, he's going to be the one. He's going to buy it. Unfortunately, I had him marked down from 40 to 35, but still, I got it at the auction for 20, so still made $15 on the thing. Not quite double, but hey, whatever. I'll take that for sure. So that was nice. What else did we sell? I had the Lorcana decks out there. A couple people commented, no one wanted them. I had the other random trading cards out there. No one wanted those. I need one of those Diglets myself. I think that's the last card from Rocket I'm missing, for the commons and uncommons, and maybe even the rares. Some trainers too would be nice to not have to deal with buying those on TCG Player. It'll be good. So that's one. A lot of Rocket, a lot of gym cards, pretty amazing. I think I may have sorted these a bit. The other one might be stuff that's older than the Rockets and the gym cards. So I'm pretty sure there's stuff older than these. But either way, these are really, really valuable sets now. I don't know, sometimes they seem like they're more valuable than like Jungle and Fossil. And base set 2 even. Well, yeah. I think Jungle and Fossil are more valuable than base set 2. I guess I should have started with base set 2. Anywho, that one is that one, and this one is the other one. Let's do this. This is always there. Yeah, there we go. I was pretty sure that the other one did have Electrode on the front to begin with. This one has Electrode on the front now. So yeah, there was that. What else did we sell? No Disney decks, no random trading cards like the Toxic High School or the Superman 3 from 1983 with the stick of gum. That was unfortunate. But whatever. Oh yeah, I had a bunch of the, and I don't know, maybe I marked it down a little too far. I think I went down to $10 on a nearly complete but opened collection of 2008 Indiana Jones Crystal Skull McDonald's or Burger King, whichever one, toys. It was complete or nearly complete. It may have been all of them. And I couldn't get anyone for 20, but on the last day I marked it down to 10, and a kid, well, mom and her kids, I guess maybe there were 2 of them, a boy and his mom, perhaps. I don't know if there was a second or not. Came and they took it, so that was nice. Maybe he just wanted them for toys, so that's all good. So there was that. I think that, oh yeah, and early on the football card blaster box sold for 25, which was probably marked down from what you would normally pay. But I basically broke even on that, but I kind of wanted that. I was considering that for myself. It was really the only blaster box or sports thing in general that was within range of what I wanted to pay. The rest seemed too much because I still didn't want to pay any more than I still wanted to be able to resell it if I really wanted to. So I was only able to get one, and it was basically at the highest cost price possible to still be able to make a couple bucks. I ended up just selling it basically for, I could probably have gotten 30, but I got 25 for it at the yard sale. Just got it off my hands, made a few more dollars. It was pretty much just to recoup those funds because I spent more in the last auction than I thought I would. So then I basically just was like redoing that purchase, I suppose. Although I did make a few bucks on it, I guess. Yeah, you can see many duplicates. These are all the Jungle and Fossil. They're not base set 2. And I have to resort these anyway, so it doesn't matter that I'm just grabbing them out and sticking them back on in random orders. Oh, these might have been a little more ordered. The energies seem to be at the bottom. There aren't many energies in either of these, which is nice. Not many trainers in this one either. But I think some of these, maintenance. There's a couple of these that are rares that I need, or just some uncommons I don't have. I don't know why I'm going that way. So that's about, I guess, all the yard sale info. Then afterward, nobody came back for the box for 250. If they did, I would have even thrown. I had about, I don't remember how many it was. I was probably about 120, 30 hollows and a binder. And if someone would have said no deal on the 250 for the box, I would have said 250 for the box and the binder, which still would have been okay. For me, you know, making some money back wise. As far as like food stuff went, we had like beverages, snacks, and things, and um, lost a lot on that. But you don't, it's not really a loss because we're going to use them anyway ourselves, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's going to lower the future grocery bill, I suppose, just by virtue of having a bunch of snacks now for a while. So yeah. Also, we weren't on the official like local town-wide yard sale list. If we were, we would have had. If we would have been on a map, we would have had a number. We would have had maps to give out to other people, and also the other thing my sister and I mentioned, we were talking about a few different things that would have been good that they were already doing. One of which was doing only a 2-day thing Friday, maybe just a 1-day Saturday, which is what many do. I said maybe go from 3 to 2 days and don't do a half a day because the half day ended up a full day for us anyway. We weren't going to close up just because. But the best thing would have been because that you can put on the map a few key types of things you have at your yard sale. So we could have had collectibles, Pokemon cards, kids stuff because my sister has just a ton of kids stuff, and my dad, I guess too, grandpa. Could have had even on there like refreshments because we had them. So like if we could have had all that stuff, I think we would have like doubled what we made overall. Altogether, I think we probably were at 700 altogether, maybe. Maybe not that. Maybe not so much. Too much. Maybe 600 between myself and my dad, which is what I'm kind of including together. We were selling together pretty much. Although I slightly kept track of the collectibles, although it doesn't matter. I pretty much I only took a small percent, I took a quarter pretty much of what we made, and then my sister did hers, and then the kids had their own, which was only they made, I think they might have made around $20, and they had a few donations towards their funds, but whatever. And then of course the boys got their Pokemon cards, and they were super excited about that. And then as soon as they got them, they were ready to leave, which I understand. I was a kid once too. And then I have Lorcana decks for the girls, which I'm going to take over, I guess, to their house some point. Do that, and then maybe also get an idea of what the boys need to make some makeshift decks of theirs. The girls will be good because they'll have the starter decks plus because Disney Lorcana puts a booster pack in their starter decks, they'll even have a booster pack to open up. I want to get them some sleeves. I might just have to, for now, until I can make a run somewhere, I might just have to give them some, probably those two Pokemon, the Miraidon and Koraidon sleeves I have that were just random from that card collectible shop that closed down and did the auction. But yeah, anyway, that is all of the yard sale info. I thought it went well. I was happy about it. We're gonna definitely do it every year now because this is an annual town thing. Another awesome perk of our small town here, nestled in a even larger, like small farm area. It's amazing. As I told many of the yard salers, I wouldn't go anywhere else. I wouldn't have it any other way, and I wouldn't go anywhere else. If anything, I would have it even more traditional. So yeah, that's it. Of course, many of you may know that by now. But that's it. I will see you guys Wednesday. We'll probably talk more about maybe Wednesday will be a good day to think about future giveaways a little more and kind of doing a little bit of an inventory. Maybe I'll open one of those repackaged things. It's not going to be anything crazy. It won't be any of the things I just got. These are the types of things I'll be opening on Mondays, which are like small opening streams. And then I have whatever's a little bigger I want to do on Fridays. Those are my larger open. I don't know how many packs are in these things. Yeah, there's 3 in these, which is as much as a Pokeball tin. So those are good Monday ones. And then I guess we'll have to open Iron Treads 2 Fridays from now, unless I get. Oh yeah, I will have another tin. I guess another teaser, slight spoiler, and a teaser for some of the other stuff. The 2 things coming from Walmart.com. I think one of them might be for a small stream. The other one we can probably do for a big stream, although it's kind of it's one of those on the cusp. But I think it'll suffice. Especially, yeah, we'll do that along with one of the decks, probably the Palkia deck, and then we'll have the 2 deluxe Masquerada and Quaquavels left to open as well. After those, do we have? I think we opened both of the Pokemon Go tins. Did we? No, I think we still have Pikachu left. That's another that maybe is on the cusp of could be done Monday or Friday, along with some other things. The Iron Treads tin, it would be the other Friday thing. Anyway, I think that's all we have left to open at the moment. As I look around, and we're done with all the single cards now from the auction. That's done. So Wednesday, I'll try to maybe come back and figure out, maybe a lot of this will be sorted by then. Try to figure out what we might be posting on TCG Player for the. We're pretty limited at first here, so we can only put so many things on. I'd like to get probably all my seal products on there, and then cards, whatever cards would be best. eBay, I'll get all the rest of my non-card things up on there, or non-single card things up on there. I'd also like to maybe get a lot of my Japanese cards up on eBay, as well as lots of baseball, maybe even basketball and football. And then also posting some other random cards I have, like this Ash Ketchum Topps 1998 insert. So that was Heroes and Villains, number 5. It's a pretty good one, so I'm probably going to sell that on eBay. Anything that's like worth a bit singly, I'll probably get up there quick. Anyway, yeah, thanks for hanging out. That is all I got for you. And a big mess next to me to clean up for Wednesday. So I will see you then, if not tomorrow, for a probably maybe shorter, but hopefully I will do it. Scarlet version stream. It's been a while since I did that. I had 2 that were decent, and then I had one that I had a technical issue and it didn't last very long. So we'll have to just pick up where I left off at that point and see what happens. I can't believe this has only been a 43-minute stream, but it has only been 43 minutes. We don't, we usually evaluate things. That's what I miss doing. But you know what? We don't have anything to evaluate because none of it's very good, is it? Could technically look at there was Cramorant, there was the Regigigas rare reverse holo, and then there was also the Greedent. I don't know if Greedent's worth anything. And then of course, yeah, we had the Switch card, the Mirage Gate. We had one more trainer that was maybe decent, or something that was decent. I'm not going to evaluate those. They're worth a little bit. That's all. Look them up yourself if you really want. I guess we're slowly moving out of that phase of the videos, streams. I don't think we got anything in the last pack. Maybe unidentified fossil. Not sure what that's worth. Or Roxanne, really. Or Shaman, to be honest. Anyway, all right. I will catch you guys later. This is Randy with Nerds Templar. Peace out.